Never gave these boys a podcast. Welcome. This is Off the Rim with your boy Coach Skinny, Coach Drees, and Coach Drake. I'm not. There go the men again. What up, SimWorld? Sit back, relax. Let us take you through the mind of a coach.
Yo, episode 17. Craziness. What up, Drees? What up, Drayton?
What up, Skinny?
What up, though?
Yo, so you know how we always, well, not us in general, we may have mentioned it, but not like in the capacity that most people have, but how the season is early. It's still early in the season, all this stuff. I'm officially saying, like, right now, because we've been giving y'all a number, and I hope y'all was paying attention, media, coaches, players. We've been giving y'all a number, though. We say around number 10, and right now the league is hovering around that number 10 right now. This is where I think you're going to start seeing separation from good teams and the bad teams. You're going to see imposters that y'all love right now fall off the map. You're going to see the underdogs that y'all hate right now rise to the top. And things are going to get shooken up a little bit. I think because around the 10 game, like I've been preaching, is where you should know everything you need to know about your team. You should be done with your experiments for the most part. You should be done with your trying this out and trying that out. You should know exactly what you need to do at this point. So, what do y'all think about that, Drees? You go first, man.
Yeah, around game. I'll say around game 6, game 7. You should have a good idea about the capacity of what you can pit on each player. I try not to pit too much on young guys from the rip, because they haven't been through the rigors of a SimWorld season. So yeah, by now you should really be working on different ways of attacking the other teams, not still figuring out what you have. You should be working on some advanced tactics and some stuff like that, in my opinion. At this point, the schedule's going to even out. Some teams had harder schedules than others. So it's, I had to start facing some stiffer competition. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I think you should be working on different tactics, stuff of that nature, and not more of figuring out who's good and stuff by now. It's huge sample size at this point.
And just to hammer that home, like for the veteran players on new teams or the new players that was figuring out themselves in certain systems and stuff like that, I think now we'll start to see, I don't want to call it a paradigm shift because that's extreme, but you should now know off rip what somebody's going to be able to contribute to a system. Or a coach should know that, hey, when I'm facing this type of player, they're going to do this because there's now enough film on everybody to really say what a player can and can't do at this point. I think for the most part, the some of the I don't want to call them hype, but some of the bigger name prospects that are able to achieve have achieved, and those who haven't. I think we know who everybody is at this point.
Yeah, so both of y'all hit on key points. I want to throw y'all a curveball real quick though. Now, as both of y'all pretty much said, like at this point, you know what's up with your team. But we have seen a lot of injuries. I've had some injuries myself. what's your opinion or what's your advice for coaches how we deal with that? Um, as far as lineup and as far as adjustments, because you could have had it figured out. Now you have a new player that you have to fit. So how do you? And we gotta do it quickly. We don't have time to. We gotta figure it out pretty quick. So what's your advice? Drayton, go first.
I would, for the most part, say lean on the guys that you know. The injuries are always an unfortunate part of basketball, but if you was really solely banking on one or two guys, I feel like this might be the wrong profession for you. I feel like sometimes the media says stuff like, well, this is prep level basketball. People want to see the stars of prep, but as a coach, you know that you have to develop your team because that one guy that everybody's coming to see is not going to be there forever.
Me personally, how I handle them situations, I say I always, y'all know me, I recruit for roles. Um, so like when I had the injuries, I had two injuries. Well, a player lost and an injury to two scorers, two bench scorers. So for me, it was a no-brainer to bring in another scorer. Like it was nothing else that would have made any sense for my team. That's when it comes down to knowing what you got, knowing what you're trying to get accomplished. And then at that point, everybody just has to do their job.
Last thing before I get out of here though. I'm not calling nobody out. This is just a general statement. I think as coaches, we gotta show some more respect for each other, man. I don't be seeing a lot of dap ups at the end of the game. As a coach, I actually look forward to that. I'll be looking forward to see like how they be dapping up. And I don't even be seeing it. I be seeing a lot of y'all just walking past each other, man. Y'all gotta clean that up, man. We supposed to be all like we competitors, but we all supposed to have respect for each other, man. Y'all got anything else to say?
Yo, it's nothing to go shake your fellow competitor's hand. As coaches, we in this together. It's a fraternity. And I know I can speak for the two people on this show. I don't know if I can speak for all the coaches, but it's an open door policy. If you ever need advice or help or somebody to just kick game to, we're here for you. So it seems kind of disrespectful when y'all can't come across the court to shake hands after we just battled it out. After we had a long chess match.
It ain't beef, it's basketball. It's fun as competition. I ain't got beef with nobody. I shouldn't have beef with me or anybody here. They say we here to help anybody who want to sit down and talk about anything, um, sports related, life related, anything. So let's get back to the competition. Let's have fun. See y'all next week.
All right, SimWorld, we out of here, man.
And this is SimWorld, where the only place where you can see the game and
Be the game.